The mission of God is broad, it is wide, it is huge. That's come home to me recently. I was just thinking about my life over the last couple of years. You know, I found myself in Austria 2 years ago, working in a place called the Oasis with African refugees, and refugees actually from all over the world, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, were coming into this refugee oasis to get help and support because they came there with nothing but the clothes on their backs. I met this young man there from Eritrea, a country in Africa. He was 17 years old. He had run from his country on foot for miles upon miles upon miles, took a boat across the sea, ended up in Italy and then in Austria. You know why he ran? Because he said he couldn't do the things that his dictator was asking him to do to the kids and children that he was asking him to do them to. Whoa, 17-year-old kid like my son. That kid needed to know that God loved him. And I happened to be there to tell him that. And then I was in Australia last summer doing a wedding there for a girl I met, and it was part of my church for 4 years. And there in Australia, I found out that 99% of the people in Australia have never heard a sermon about anything from any pastor in any church. And I realized, wow, tons of people in Australia need to know that God loves them. And I happened to be there preaching a sermon at a wedding to a bunch of people who had never heard one before, which was an amazing opportunity. And then I was sitting out in front of my house talking to my neighbor Bob. Bob's a hilarious guy. I usually have Christmas light wars with him across the street. We try to put up more Christmas lights than the other guy. They win the Chevy Chase Award. And I was talking to Bob, and he was talking about this Christmas light thing and about his life, and I realized my neighbor Bob, who lives right across the street from me, he does not know Jesus like I know him. He does not know that God loves him, and he needs to know that at the bottom of his heart. Illinois, Austria, Australia. Jesus said, Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, the ends of the earth. The mission of God is broad and wide. It's huge. It's going on all over the world. Here's the big question. What's your part in it? Have you figured that out? What are you doing to help God accomplish his mission? He wants you.